Hey, welcome to another review video. Today I'm reviewing ClubWise, which is a really widely used software. I've spoken to a lot of gym owners out there. I know a lot of people in the UK love to use ClubWise, and a lot of people are interested in using ClubWise. It's been around for over 20 years. So me, as a gym owner, I like to research these softwares. I think there isn't enough awareness out there about technology for gyms and what sort of tech is available to different gyms and fitness centers. I think there's a lot of software out there, a lot of CRM systems, but there isn't not much information about what the best one is and what the functionality, what the differences are. So I'm making this series of review videos to just talk about different CRM systems, and you can see what's good for you. If you're a current gym owner, you can explore the best sort of tech that's out there, or if you are thinking about going into the industry, about opening your own gym, then these videos should be really helpful in helping you decide what's best for your needs. So I'm going to go through some 16 quick sections today. We're going to start off with a bit of about ClubWise. We're going to go on the pricing that they offer, and then we're going to go on the main functionality, which includes access control, membership management, class bookings, payment features, till and POS, app features for the ClubWise app, the marketing functionality, automations, sales funnel, staff management, what sort of reports you can run, customer service, integrations, and finally the conclusion. So let's get straight into it. Okay, so a bit of about for ClubWise. So ClubWise was founded in 2001 by Julian Matthews. He was the founder and for a long time the CEO. In 2019 he sold the software to an American company called Evercommerce. ClubWise currently have over 1,500 customers and almost 100 team members, probably a bit more than that. So yeah, they're a huge company and they have a lot of people working for them. They have a lot of customers, so that's what they're really about at the moment. The founder sold the company, and currently it is being acquired by another group called Pyxis Software Group, who's a subsidiary of Jonas Software Group, which is an operating group of Constellation Software, which is on the Toronto Stock Exchange, Toronto-based company, worth over $70 billion. So it's part of a huge company now. It's like a small part of a massive company, which is part of another company, which is part of another company. So yeah, it used to be owned by someone in the UK, in Princess Risborough, but now it's owned by a huge sort of American international multinational company. Okay, pricing. So the ClubWise pricing model isn't the simplest. It's basically, you can pause the video and look at this yourself and you can maybe figure it out, but ClubWise have their own direct debit collection company, and that's the one that you'd have to use if you're using ClubWise. It doesn't integrate with anything else. It doesn't integrate with DFC, Harland or Cardless. You have to use ClubWise's own payment company. And the way it works is that if you pay per transaction, like any sort of payment company, and by doing so you get the whole ClubWise, the CRM system, and you get the membership management side, you get the staff management side, you get email and push notifications, you get some reporting, and you also get the basic ClubWise mobile app. Okay, so that's what's included. And depending on how many members you have, say you have 1,000 members, it's going to cost you more. If you have less members, it's going to cost you less. And if you have more members you have, the cheaper they can get it to you per direct debit submission. Okay, so and the other thing is, if you want additional modules, you have to pay a bit extra. There's also a setup fee. There's a £150 setup fee on top. There isn't a minimum contract length, so you can cancel with a month's notice, which is great. You get an unlimited number of members and an unlimited number of staff accounts. There's no product demo, so you can't demo the software for a couple of days or a week. You can't do that. The pricing isn't available on the website. What I'm showing you here is something which you'd have to talk to a ClubWise sales supervisor to get. So yeah, if you want any of the additional modules like the prospect management, online and app joining, and a lot of these additional modules are, I would say, essential modules. You'll have to pay extra. It could cost you 240, maybe more, maybe 300, 400 pounds, depending on how many modules you want. But I think a lot of these are essential things, like online and in-app joining. That's pretty much essential. I think people should be able to sign up on your website. Bookings, people should be able to book classes on your app at least. Probably things like campaign manager, automated CRM are pretty essential, I'd say. The diary. So these things will cost you extra, and the pricing isn't the most straightforward. Okay, access control. So yeah, basically access control. granted immediately upon sign up. ClubWise integrates with Nortec. Nortec is their access control. You'll have to get a Nortec device or somehow integrate your current door access with Nortec, and that's pretty straightforward. You get it immediately. Access control works immediately upon sign up. Membership management. Let me just move myself on the side. So membership management. The CRM allows you to change member details like direct debit details, personal details. Like you can cancel and freeze memberships. You can track daily attendance of members. You can track their booking history for classes. You can track their purchase history for products. You can track comms history, communications that have been sent out. You can make family memberships. You can even get member referral schemes. A member referral scheme you can create yourself. You can create custom fields for members. So in case you want to put something customized, like you want to put, for example, the belt ranking for, if you're a martial artist, you do the belt ranking for your different members. You can do that by creating custom field. There's you can get the FitSense app points, which for an extra £50, and this will allow your members to have sort of loyalty points. They get more points when they visit the club more. They get more points when they hit certain goals or complete certain sort of challenges. A few downsides are that you're unable to group members or create tags, so you can't group members in certain ways that you'd like. The only way to group members is by membership type. So you can't group members who have a common goal, or you can't group members who open a certain email and then send them another email. Like those sort of advanced things you can't do. You can only freeze memberships for whole billing cycles. So someone, say for example, wants to freeze a membership in the middle of the billing cycle because they're going for a week. You can't freeze a membership for a week. You can only freeze it for a whole month, which is, some CRM systems do allow you to freeze it for a shorter amount of times. But anyway, members can't cancel or freeze their own memberships online. Perhaps for you this is a good thing. For me it's not so much. I want members to have the option to cancel or freeze online if they want. Members are unable to change their billing details online, and again, this is for me, I don't understand why members can't change their own billing details or change their direct debit date. This is a bit of more admin for you and your team to do. In terms of bookings, class bookings, members can book and cancel classes. You can change the class descriptions. There's a waiting list feature as well for classes. Members can pay for classes if you want. There's a booking ban option. You can get members banned for classes if they're not attending but keep booking. There's a booking audit trail as well. You can see which classes your members are booking and who's booked which classes, which is good. Payment features, simply online joining portal is available. The first payment upon sign up comes up via Stripe. You can sell products on the app, and also you can sell activities classes, so anything sort of credits on the app. The direct debit processing time is usually 5 days. And membership freezes, you need to give it 12 days notice to freeze the membership. The online joining portal doesn't integrate directly with your website. Members prospects or whatever visitors have to click on the link on your website to go to the ClubWise website and then sign up as a member on the ClubWise website. I don't know why that is. It should be good to have a direct integration, within your own website, so that domain is your own website's domain instead of clubwise.yourgymname.com. Till and POS, so you can sell products in the club or via the app. You can integrate the Stripe terminal, so when someone pays for a product on Stripe, it automatically registers the payment on your ClubWise app, on your ClubWise business app, and therefore the stock will go down by 1. So you can integrate the terminal. Discounts can be made for specific membership types. If you have like an amazing membership which is all inclusive, then you can give them a discount on certain items as well. The FitSense points can't be used towards purchasing products, so the points that people get, the loyalty points that you can get, you can't really use those to purchase products or get discounts on products. Again, that's a small thing, but some apps, some CRM systems do offer this functionality, which I think is pretty cool. Encourages more loyalty as well. App features, so the ClubWise app, what does it do? Is it useful? What's missing? So the members app is available for £20 extra a month. If you want to brand that members app, you have to pay £50 extra a month. So for a branded members app with your club branding on it, you'll need £50 extra per month. There's a business management app available for managing the business side of your, like, sort of signing people up or checking prospects in, or just doing sort of admin tasks for a business app for you as an owner. Members can check how busy the club is. There's a feature for that. The FitSense points that I was talking about, the loyalty points, cost an extra £50 per month. If you want to integrate it for sort of my body composition on the app, you need to pay £50 extra again. If you want to integrate my zone group heart rate, you have to pay £50 extra again. And these, I think, are some of the best features of the app, such as the app branding, the custom branding, the fit sense points, the integration with MyZone, and the integration with the body composition measurements. But if you want all of those things, you have to pay £200 extra a month, which I think is a very heavy cost already on top of the pricing which ClubWise is charging you for anyway. So I think it's a bit much in terms of how much you're being charged for these extra features. The marketing. So ClubWise allows you to create an online lead form. Again, that doesn't integrate with your website. Just like the join zone, the members have to click on a link to go to ClubWise and then put the details into the ClubWise website. And if you want to join up, they have to go and put the details into the ClubWise website and join that way. It doesn't integrate directly with your website, which I think is a pretty big downside. Nowadays a lot of gyms or CRM systems allow their CRM to integrate directly with your website domain, so that if someone goes to yourfitness.com, they can sign up through your website. They don't have to go to a different link, and it just looks a lot more professional, I think, from a marketing standpoint. You can also track it a lot better. Can create discount codes, again, basic functionality. There's two-way SMS available at £20 per month, so your members can SMS back to you. You can send SMS to members, and that's like £20 extra a month and £3.5 per message. You can track email deliverability. You can track how many emails are delivered, how many emails are bounced, the click-through rate on the links, and there's a nice easy email creator as well, which is good. Yeah, like I said, no integration with the website or domain. There's no live class bookings. Again, this is a pretty huge like outdated sort of thing. So basically, most CRM systems, when you produce a class timetable on the CRM system, it can integrate directly with your website. Therefore, when you update the class timetable on your CRM side, it updates automatically on the website on what your use is, on what your members are seeing. But on ClubWise, for some reason, that doesn't happen. So the class timetable on the website, it's something that doesn't integrate with the class timetable on the CRM system. So you can't put your class timetable from the CRM into the website, and it doesn't update in live time, essentially. That is something which is a problem, and even some reviews of ClubWise, some people have reviewed Club software online have spoken about, and it's a very outdated thing. Most CRM systems will allow your bookings to show on your website. So yeah. No integration with Google Business Page, Facebook page, Google Analytics. Again, these are all marketing things. No integration with WhatsApp. Just minor things, but still, it'd be good to have an integration. ClubWise, an app which is a CRM system which is got so much money behind it, such a huge, multi-million, billion-pound company owning it now, should have these basic things, I think. In terms of automations, the automations are decent. You can automate member journeys. You can automate staff tasks. You can automate the booking confirmation or reminders. There can be automated birthday messages, automated loyalty awards. There's also non-visit notifications. If members aren't visiting for a certain number of days, you can say, hey, you haven't visited for 3 weeks. Let's get you booked in for an induction. Is everything okay? So those are good for retention. Members at risk are flagged. So if members aren't coming in for, let's say, a few weeks and they suddenly come into the gym, it'll flag it up on the system and say, hey, this guy John didn't come in for a few weeks. Maybe go talk to him and see if you can get him to come more regularly. So those things are good for retention. There's a bulk action tool. You can cancel memberships in bulk, freeze memberships in bulk. You can also change membership prices in bulk. Again, really useful. A small thing again, you can't automatically follow up with reviews after classes. So it's not like after a class you can send a review to everyone and say, hey, please submit your review and let us know how the class went. Again, a small thing, but I think something like that would be useful for a CRM software. Sales function funnel. So sales funnel is basically it's a journey your prospect takes from when they first come into the system to the first call, to the first message, the email, and you can track all of that in like a funnel, like a pipeline. CRM system nowadays do offer that functionality, but ClubWise doesn't offer any sort of sales funnel type functionality. it's good if you have a sales team. That's what it's used for mostly, to help your sales team manage your leads. In terms of staff management, you can create staff accounts. You can give them different access levels. You can make a staff rota on the diary. You can create a payroll report. You can track staff activity, or have an audit trail of which membership was cancelled by this staff member, who froze this person membership, and so you can sort of see what activity your staff is doing on ClubWise. This will help you track who's making mistakes, who might have done something wrong, and you can see which staff member dealt with which member's account. You can track staff hours worked. You can track number of classes worked. Really useful for managing your payroll. You can also assign staff members to certain prospects or certain members, so that each staff member has their own sort of group of people that they're managing, and makes a lot more personalized service for each of your members. Reporting, not long to go now, almost finished. So reporting is really important. I think a really important functionality, often overlooked, because at the end of the day you need to be able to see what's happening in your business. You need to be able to see as much as you can, so that you can measure and you can improve as much of your business as you can, right? So you can add and track key performance indicators, so your sales target and your other targets and your revenue targets into ClubWise, and you can track how close you are to achieving those targets. You can run reports on current members, new joiners, leavers, average into membership, on the average membership yield, on member sources. You can run a report on members in arrears, members who owe you money, members who are frozen, daily income analysis, so the daily income you're getting, how much money you got the day before, where it's coming from. You can do a report on your payroll, on your class bookings and attendance. By being able to do that means that you can improve your classes, because you can see which ones are popular, which ones are getting booked, which ones aren't. You can do staff sales performance reports, so how many leads did this person enter into the system, how many sales calls did they make, how many appointments did they book from the sales calls. It's useful for a club like mine where we do a large volume of sales. You can do automated reports can be generated. This is a really cool feature, I think. So automated reports can be generated and sent over to you via email. So on, let's say, a Friday morning, you don't have to log in every single week and check the same reports. Every morning or every week, on a weekly basis or on a daily basis, reports can be generated automatically and sent to you into your inbox for you to check. I think that's a really cool feature, which more systems should definitely look into. Some of the downsides are that there's no ability at all to customize the dashboard, so you can't change the dashboard that you're looking at in ClubWise. You can't change the reports on that dashboard. Not yet anyway. I think this is something that's in progress at the moment. There's no sales funnel analysis. You can't see the journey that your prospects take from being a completely new prospect, completing a lead form, to then becoming a sale. You can't see the steps that happen in between. You can't improve and refine those steps. Without being able to do that, how can you actually improve and refine your sales process? So the small thing is there's no comparative data functionality. You can't really compare year-to-year reports. So you can't see, how many joiners did we have in Feb this year compared to how many joiners we had Feb last year. You can't compare those both in one screen. That's really useful to have, I think. You can't do sales forecasting, so the system can't predict how many sales you may get by the end of the month compared to by looking at your current run rate. Again, a small thing, but useful for running reports and managing your sales and your revenue generation better. 2 more slides left, only now customer service and integrations. So customer service, from what I've seen, ClubWise definitely has invested strongly in their customer service side. There's one-to-one onboarding, there's data migration service, there's a UK-based customer support, there's online support documents, there's video documents for you to do, tutorials for you to follow. You get a dedicated account manager for a month. There's a dedicated phone line for emergency support. Many CRM systems don't even have a phone line, so having someone to call is actually a huge thing, I think. There's a team inbox, there's a ticketed support system, there's out-of-hours support. So a lot of support there available for you if you're a ClubWise customer, which is much appreciated. A small thing, there isn't any live chat support, which is strange because they've invested in a phone line, but they don't have any live chat, which is usually easy to maintain. There's no multi-language support either, so if you are in a country that you'd want your staff doesn't speak English, there's no real support available in a different language for you. Finally, integration. This is one of the weakest sides. ClubWise really only integrates two real things, which is Stripe terminal for payments and Nortec access control. It doesn't integrate, it doesn't have an open API, so you can't integrate it with something yourself. It doesn't integrate with Zapier, so you can't integrate it with something through Zapier. It doesn't integrate with any of the popular direct debit systems like Go Cardless or Harland or DFC. It doesn't integrate with ClassPass or GymPass. It doesn't integrate with any mail providers like MailChimp. So these are some of the big downsides of the integrations. I'm talking quite fast, and here we are at the conclusion already. I hope that you have enjoyed the video so far. I hope it's been informative for you, and I've enjoyed making the video. If there's anything that you've struggled with, let me know. But just to conclude, ClubWise is definitely one of the most popular management solutions out there. Whenever I call at gyms up and I ask them what they're using, what software they're using, a lot of them tell me they're using ClubWise. And you can very easily see if a gym is using ClubWise, because when you go on their website to sign up, as soon as you click the sign up link, it takes you to the ClubWise website. It says clubwise.gymname.com, so you can very easily tell that this gym is using ClubWise. But yeah, with over 1,500 users internationally, it's really offers a lot of functionality, and it's also got very strong customer support. I'd say the strongest asset of ClubWise is their customer support, the staff management, and also the reporting functionality. You can run a lot of different reports. But despite these strengths, there are some key features missing. I'd say those are mostly the sales funnel. You can't track your prospect sales journey. There are marketing features missing, because you can't integrate the system with your website, which is a huge downside. You can't customize the dashboard to make it look like the way you want it to look. You can't put the reports you want on the dashboard so you can see them every day whenever you log in. There's also very limited integration with apps. It doesn't even integrate the class timetables, and integrate with your website. Again, a huge blindside, I think. I don't know why that is, because all systems nowadays in 2024, you should have a sleek, nice looking timetable on your website which integrates directly with the CRM system. The fact this isn't been made yet is like a huge issue for me. It will definitely stop me from using ClubWise at the moment as it is. Simply, even if it's just because I can't integrate the class bookings. I don't want to go into Canva and change the class timetable every single time a class is cancelled or something. It does integrate with the app, so perhaps most of your members will use the app. Maybe that's a counter argument. The pricing structure, to say the least, is convoluted. I think it is a bit overpriced in terms of how each of the features, which are the best features, cost over £200 a month, and then on top of that, the actual software, everything, you're probably going to be paying £400 or £500, and not seeing the. I think that each feature, all of the features should be included in one package. Having features separate, like this in this sort of way, seems a bit confusing to me. But I don't know, maybe you like it, maybe you only want to use certain features and it works out cheaper for you. So yeah, that's my review of ClubWise. Thank you for watching. I do these reviews, I try and do as many as I can. I've got Team Up coming up next. I've got a few more coming up after that. Do give me a follow. At the moment, I'm just making these reviews because I genuinely don't think there's enough information out there for gym owners. When I came into the industry, I had no idea what software to use, and you can feel really overwhelmed because there's so much out there. You don't know what's better, what's best, what isn't. You just look at the reviews online, and many times the reviews online are good or equally good for multiple software, so you don't know what's good for you. So yeah, I hope this gives you some clarity. I know I went through it very quickly, but my aim here is to make your life easier. So if you have any questions, if you have any requests, do leave them in the comments below, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.